Uh, Hi guys, good day everyone. Uh, Good day to my colleagues on the other side, and good day to everyone who who subscribed to this channel, and to everyone who will be watching this video for the very first time, and I greet you too as well. And before I continue, guys, it is a norm. I just have to appreciate everyone who subscribed to my channel, and if you get something out of these videos, please do say so in the comment section below. My comment section is open to everyone to comment on. And then also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because I want to do something on subscriber number 1000. We are now at for something, subscriber number 1000, and the one who will have referred him or her to subscribe, there will be something for you. Just take a screenshot to show that you really you are subscriber number 1000, and forward your details to my and talk to me, I mean, on the channel, on the telegram link, that will be left below, so we will talk something between you and I. Okay, and if you haven't, please do subscribe. Okay, so yesterday I was busy with some currencies. um because a lot of you guys have been asking me if the way I trade, can it work on currency pairs or only on volatility. So I said yes, it can work. And then someone asked, in fact, some people, a lot of you guys, did ask for an example. And then yesterday I was busy with these things, on the other side. As you know, or if you don't know, I have a VIP channel on Telegram, so this was going to them, and unfortunately, network was so bad here because of this thing of load shedding. So, as you can see, this is USD ZAR, and what we have here. Oh, okay, this is gold, and this is USD ZAR. I did USD ZAR, and I did EU, which is Euro USD, and I did GJ, which is GBP, JPY, and EG. Okay, so what I'll do now is to make a video of only one currency pair, and then the rest will be for my people on the other side. Because as we all know, to be fair, we cannot all have the same thing, while others are on the VIP, and someone is not. So maybe I'll be generous enough in the next video to share some things. I don't know. So let me now start with my with okay. The time I was trading currency pairs, I used to trade EG. um why EG? Because it's one of the good currencies, and it pays well, depending on your broker, but it pays well, and the spread is sober, it's normal, it's not a killer spread. Okay, so this is what I'll do now, and then maybe I'll do gold as well. Okay, because gold is one of the things. There was a time where I used to trade only gold, but due to something, so I stopped trading these things. So now let me start. Just take a wild guess. Where I'll start. Take a wild guess. Okay. Um. Your guess is as good, as good as mine. Okay. Let me just give you a highlight of what I did there. On USD ZAR. USDs are, some people are afraid to trade it, and I heard some people saying don't risk your money trading USD design, and some people specialize with it. I don't know which group you are from. It's either you are from the ones who say do not risk your money on it, or you are from those who say, hey, you know what, I want to specialize with that. Okay, let me do some. Okay, waiting for a bit. Okay, this is USD. This is my currency in my country, in South Africa. So this is where we are at the moment at 16,0773. That's the rate, one ZAR to USD. So things about to get a little bit better. As you can see here, the projection is that we might get to 13.8 before things get worse. Then when things get worse, then the lowest it can go, it's 17.6, and then the highest it can go is 19.3. That's why it can go. So this is just a highlight. Dive I will not dwell much on these markups here. And then on Euro USD again, is one of the things that if you can take a careful look, USD ZAR and Euro USD somehow have some similarities. Somehow they have some similarities. Oh, okay. Why do I say that? Look first. We are on weekly time frame, right? Look at this failure market structure here on weekly time frame. Let's go to USD ZAR weekly time frame. Look at this failure market structure, and then look at this move here. Yeah, look at this move here, and then look at the move after. Okay, yeah, and look at the move that happened immediately after failure market structure. Price came uh, to this bearish candle here. So our projection is that it will go down before it pushes up. So let's have a look at Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD with this failure market structure here, and then and then this fail of market structure, it is confirmed by this break of market structure here, and then after that, Euro USD, it's currently trending low, and then it gets better before it gets worse. So those are the similarities. And then GBP JPY, okay, I'm not there yet. Okay, Euro GBP, okay. Euro GBP, okay, I haven't done anything yet here. Okay, so I'm still struggling, guys, where to start. I think we should start on Euro USD. Let me take everything out so that I will start. Okay, let's start with Euro USD. Okay, let me zoom out so that you see the overall trend. Okay, as you can see, we have this low here. We have this low here. This is the low of the market where the price can come to on weekly time frame. Okay, okay, just not to worry about the color. So this is the low where price can come to on Euro USD. This is a weekly time frame. Okay, this is a weekly time frame. All right, as you can see, we are going down. Like Euro USD, it's so bearish. Okay, then when things are like this, what then do we do? We have to first find the low, which is here, and the high, which is here. That's it. We are done. Then we work in between these horizontal lines. Okay, we now work in between the demand and supply. Okay, so now What then do we do if things are like this? This is what I did. All right. This is what I did. I have to determine if ever we have a break of market structure somewhere here, and then price was respected and all those things. Okay. So the first thing I did was to come here, because here price was clearly bullish, and then this is the break of market structure, and then again we have another break of market structure here. This the same things over and over again, and then we have another break of market structure here. Sorry about my voice. Yeah, and then another break of market structure here, and then this overall structure, we can see again it got broken here. Okay. Okay. It got broken, and then what then happened after this break of market structure? I'll not come to this. If you watched my previous videos, you now know what happened here, why this rejection here and not here, and then with this one, why also the rejection here and not here. So you now know that. Okay, I want to focus on this break of market structure on weekly time frame. Okay, um after this break of market structure here, we have an order block somewhere. Yes, I did say somewhere here, somewhere here. So I will zoom this thing out for you to see. So don't worry about that and say the picture is not clear. Everything will be clear now. So we have a bearish order block somewhere here, and then we also have a bearish order block somewhere here. So now the question is, which one do we choose? Are we going to choose this one here, or are we going to choose this one here? Okay, so if things are like that, this here is the last up candle prior to the whole move that changed the direction. All right, up here. So let's start here. Let me delete them. I want to make everything easy and simple, so that you understand everything, like everything. Okay. Okay, I came up here. Okay. Oops, I want to delete this thing. Okay, so this break of structure here is a shift of market structure here. This here is a shift of market structure. Price broke into the bearish direction. So this here is a shift of market structure. The moment this happened, yeah. So it is a shift of market structure. So then what do we then do? We have to find an entry up here. We have to find an entry for a sell up here. But 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 as we can see, price did not come to mitigate this order block here, and it also did not come to mitigate this this order block here. So then what do we then do if things are like that on weekly time frame? Now we have to do everything on weekly time frame. Let's go to daily time frame and see what happened then, with that move on daily time frame. Oops. Okay, fine. On H4, let's see what we can get. Okay, we can get anything. Okay, let's go back to weekly time frame. there's something interesting I want to show you. Okay, price came and returned from this point here, and then it pushed further down. Okay, and then where price reversed, we put a horizontal line, and then what then do we see? We see a clean equal high, or the double top, if you want to call it like that, is fine. We see a clean equal high here. Then what does this mean? This simply means that there is a lot of liquidity resting above here. So price still have to come up to clean all this liquidity here to mitigate this bearish order block, and then after that price pushes further down. But in this instance, all that I'm saying did not happen. So what then that does it mean? Does it mean that we do not take a trade? For now here, yes, we do not take a trade. What then do we do? We have to you have to know that if ever price rejects somewhere here, or either here or down here or down here, and then broke the very same structure that pushed the price up on a bearish trend, then we have a fail of market structure. If ever price do not mitigate a bearish OB or a bullish OB, but also move down to break the very same structure that moved to a swing high or a swing low, because at the moment, let's ignore all these things here. Okay, let's ignore all these things here. This here is only a swing high. Let's ignore all these things here where the shadow is. Let's ignore all these things. This here is only a swing high here. Okay, so then what do we do if things are like that? And then guys, also this method or this strategy or this system or this technique or this skill, or however you want to call it, you can also use it on a lower time frame, as long as you see the very same things that I'm showing you here. Okay, so after this equal high was formed, what do we do? We have to come where the structure started. Where did it start? It started here, and then we put a line here, and then we put our line somewhere here, and then we wait. Or you can put it, or you can put your line up to here is fine, or you can put it up to here is fine, or up to here is fine, and then you wait. And then as you can see, price as you can see, price traded below this line here. So we drag our trend line to the right. Now we have a break of market structure now from this swing high. Okay, remember this is a weekly time frame, so all these things, one candle represent the whole week of trading, Monday to Friday. So just one candle represent the whole week of trading. So this is 1 2 3 4, this is a month. From here to here it's a month. 1 2 3 4, it's another month. So 1 month EURUSD was bearish, and then the second month was bullish, and then the third month 1 2 3 4 was bearish, and then this other month here, it was on a accumulation phase. Okay, so I'm not here to discuss that. After we determine our break of market structure right here, then we have to go back up, okay, from the swing high, and find an order block. In this instance, price formed a swing high and then it pushed low, so we have to find a bearish order block. Okay, I hope I'm making sense, and I hope I'm clear. So now then, we also have to be careful because price did not yet come up here. So does it mean that price will immediately clean the liquidity here and go up? No, it does not mean that. Why am I saying that? Simply because the very same structure that formed the swing high got broken here. So price might, however, come to reject below um, this structure and then pushed up to clean this liquidity. Let's now take a look. Let's now see what happens. So this the last bullish candle, it's our bearish order block. Let's now see what happened when you drag it to our right. As you can see, price came in exactly to our bearish order block here. So price came in exactly to our bearish order block, and then after that it pushed down. So where is our take profit? Our take profit is where the price reversed from when it moved to mitigate NOB, and then where's that? It's down here at this week here. So let's see if price did come to it. Let's see if price did come to it. As you can see, so our your take profit will have been hit here, but here you'll have to be a very patient trader. Even myself, I wouldn't hold my trade from, because this entry happened on April on the 24th of April 2011, and then your take profit was in 2014. There is absolutely no way that you can hold this long. So this is just to show you that whenever you set your take profit, please wait for price to come to it, or you might as well take some partials somewhere here or somewhere here if you cannot hold up to this long, because I too cannot hold for this long. I also trade with high time frame, but this should have been too much. So this is to show you how to get things done. The reason why I'm doing it on a weekly time frame, because it's much clearer than the smaller time frames. Okay, so after this, let's go back here. After this, then what happened? You have to forget all these. You might think that you see the break of market structure here. Yes, you see the break of market structure, and I agree with you. But where does this move comes from? Does it come from below this break of market structure, or that does it come from above this OB of which is obviously is not? So this is not a break of market structure. So this is a fake break of market structure. Just to give you some hint there. Do not take this as a break of market structure, because price is still going up there and your take profit is down here. So if ever you if ever you see this as a break of market structure but your take profit is down here, then immediately you see the break of market structure, you have to find an OB. So it means you are deceiving yourself, or you're confusing yourself. You cannot buy here while your take profit is down here. So this was not a valid break of market structure, but only to deceive those who are not patient. Okay, so all that happened on on weekly time frame, and then what else did I see? Oh, okay. After this break of market structure here, okay. After this break of market structure, then we see we now have another swing high here. which did not come to make a risk-free entry up here. Okay, so with this swing high, you will have taken another entry for a sell here. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because remember we took a sell here, okay, and our take profit is down here at 1.18708. That's where our take profit is. So this break of structure here, it also confirms that price is going further down. So this break of market structure here, it also confirms the shift of the market. It is not a new shift of the market, but it's a confirmation because the shift of the market happened there. So this it's a confirmation, and then after that we look for a last up candle. So this here was another entry here for a sell, and there's something again that I see that confirmed the strong entry here. And what is that? Is this swing high here. So this swing high higher was forming some liquidity, and then price had to price moved down, and then it came back to clean the liquidity above this swing higher. Okay, one of the entries, one of the characteristics of an OB, I always say this. I say for now I'll just mention this one. There must be, not they should, there must be always a liquidity above or below the OB. So in this instance is below the OB, so the liquidity is just at the swing higher. So this was another entry, the killer entry or the sniper entry, however you call it, and then you would have been on the money here. Okay, so let's delete all this. So please guys, remember to subscribe on the channel if you haven't, while we're still going forward with this video. Okay, as you can see, then our take profit was hit, and then price push further, and then this accumulation phase on weekly time frame, I cannot entertain it for now. I did a video on accumulation on V75. Yeah, on V75. Okay, so this is something else. There's a sell to buy and a buy to sell inside this move here. Okay, so after this high here, after your second entry here, price, this swing high did not come up here. Okay, so let's do this swing high. Where did it start? It started here. Okay, it started here, and then you might ask yourself now, why don't I say why don't I say that this move I started here? It's simply because we have another structure that was formed and it was broken here. Okay, so this drop base rally, so immediately we see a rally after the drop, so it is a break of market structure, so we do not take this here as the initial move. Okay, so after that we have to find an OB somewhere here. Also, I repeat that I just said I just said somewhere here. Okay, so then the take, where will be the take profit? The take profit will be where the price started to move to go and mitigate the OB. So where did price start to mitigate an OB? It started from here. to go and mitigate NOB if there's any here. So this here will be our take profit. Okay, and that will be 1.06274. Okay, so now let's see if ever there is a bearish OP here. Let's see, let's zoom in once again. Okay, okay, now and then here's the thing. Now I just highlighted this break of market structure here with price going up, but we are the overall move is bearish, right? And I said we have a swing high here, so I think some of us might be confused now. Okay, so don't don't be confused, guys. I did this on purpose to draw your attention. Then if ever you are not focused, please do reverse and do rewind and listen to what I said exactly. Okay, so this swing high here broke this structure here. Okay, this swing high broke this structure, and then can we now confirm that this is a failure of market structure? Yes, we can confirm. Why? Because we have to look at this break of market structure here. We don't focus on this one. So if ever you were confused, I think you understand why I said the break of market structure here, but now I'm changing it and said the break of market structure here. Okay, so the failure of this structure to come up here, but also broke the very same structure here, and then it confirms that price still have an appetite to come up here to mitigate an OB and then push further down. And then this is what we'll do now. Let's take the last up candle, prior to the change of direction. The last up candle is this one that has a wick up. Okay, so what then do we do? We take this candle as it is, we highlight it and push our rectangle further. Okay, let me do this. Oh yeah, you see, after that we pulled our rectangle further. So sorry guys, my focus was on something just now. And then here we are. Price came to mitigate this bearish order block, and I hope it's now clear for everyone where it's now clear to everyone where price is going. Price is coming down here. Euro USD is going down to 1.06274. That is our next point of interest. And then sorry about that. Do we then have a shift of market structure from this here? Let's see now. After this OB was mitigated here, and then we have a shift, we have another confirmation of shift of market structure here. Okay, so what do we do then? We highlight this. Okay, right here, just like this. Yeah, another confirmation on the shift of market structure. Okay, so as we can see, price failed to take out this high here. Okay, and then Here's another thing again, that I did not share in all the videos that I made. I did not share this on purpose, but for now, let me just be kind and share it with you just once. I'll say this once and then pass. You have to focus on the structure that did not break the structure here. So that's it. I said it, and then I'll pass. Okay, so this is a break of market structure, and then we have the last up candle here before the change of the direction, but as you can see, price did not come to mitigate it. And then when things are like this, and then we have to go to daily time frame. Why do we go down to daily time frame? Because there's something that's happening here which is not much clear on weekly time frame. So let's go on a daily time frame. Oh yeah, we are now on a daily time frame, and then as you can see, price did not come here, and then we have these move down, this moves down, and then we have a new structure that started here. As you can see, it did not come up here, and it traded above this candle here, but inside here we have a microstructure. As I always say, price is likely, more than 90% price is likely to trade into the microstructure than the macrostructure. Okay, so this is a microstructure. Let's now have a look at our OB, our bearish OB. Um, I, 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 I just want to change the color. Yeah. So I always say, and I said it in the some moments ago, the next point of interest or your take profit is where the swing low happened before the price mitigated the bearish OB on a downtrend. So in this instance, was this going to our take profit? No, this was not going to our take profit. Why do I say that? It's simply because we have this here as our take profit. So this here was another entry. Okay, it was just a re-entry. Yeah. Okay, so our take profit is the one that's down there. So now we have this equal high here at 1.19075. We have this equal high here. So what then do we do if things are like this? If ever we have an equal high and then price break the structure, then you have to come to the last bearish candle prior to the move up that formed an equal high. So that will be our order block. Okay, so do you have a break of market structure? Yes, we have one here. This is a break of market structure. So this is the last bearish candle prior to the move up that formed an equal high here. So let's see if price did come to it or I'm just fumbling. Let's see with our rectangle. As you can see, price came exactly to it. Price did come to mitigate it and then push further down. So this, let me show you there now. Let me show you. Okay, we have to go to the time frame. This is what was our first entry, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5, number 6. So we have 6 entries on this move only. 6 entries, and then as I said again, this was on a higher time frame, so there's no way that I would have hold even myself here. So but if you're doing this thing, let's say on H1 or M30 or H4, then you'll be able to hold these and then all these entries, and then you will be on the money. So the question now is, Njabulo, where to from here? My answer is Euro USD is bearish. And then how then are we gonna go to the next entry if things are like this? Okay, on a daily time frame. Okay, remember our target is here. Our main target is down here. Okay, because price formed this swing low before it came to mitigate this OB. While price was going up, it broke another structure. It formed and broke a structure. Okay, uh, this is a clear break of market structure here. Okay, so before this break of market structure, again, do we have another structure? Do we have a microstructure in this macro structure? As you can see, before I even highlighted, I think some of you identified it already. It's here. Okay, so I always say price is likely to respect the OB in the microstructure. Then after that, respect an OB in the macro structure. So this is the macro structure, and then our OB is our last bearish candle, which is this one here. So this will be our take profit on the entire move. Okay. So also we have this last down candle in this microstructure. This is the last bearish candle prior to the move up that broke the structure, right? So let's do this so that we be accurate. I like my things to be accurate, not the guesswork. Okay, so now this is what I'll do. I'll drag my rectangle further to my right. I'll drag my rectangle further to my right, and as you can see, price came and respected this OB inside this microstructure here. So then the question now is, what then do we do? Do we then go up or do we go down? Remember, we have to wait for price to break this. We have to wait for price to trade below 1.11571 to make this our bearish break. In this moment, it is our mitigation block. It is not yet a bearish break. But then how do we know, and then how do we see if price will break this? Let's go to the current price action. On daily time frame, we do not have any sign that price will go down, but our take profit is still below. Don't be left behind, guys. Don't be confused there. We do not have any sign that this will be our bearish breaker. Okay, the only sign that we have, it was a buy in this OB here, while our main target is below. So now let's go to H4. If you stay with me, there's something I want to show you. As we can see now here. Okay, we need to have a shift of market structure, and then we can confirm now that are we going to buy or are we going to sell. Okay, we need to have a shift of market structure so we can confirm is either we're going to buy or are we going to sell. So as you can see here, we have a shift of market structure here. In fact, it's a confirmation. Okay, it's a confirmation again. As you can see, remember the overall move is bearish, so this strike, so we only have to look for sell entries only. We only have to look for sell entries. So this structure got broken here, so this entire candle here, it's our bearish OB, it's our entry again. So as you can see, we have this wick up here, so you might ask yourself that this wick up here would have kicked us out, but look here on a smaller time frame. Let me show you what happened here. On time frames like H1 here, as you can see, it's another break of market structure. Remember, the overall trend is bearish, so we do not look for a bullish OB, we only look for bearish OBs. As you can see, you have a break of market structure here. So this last up candle, as you can see, so price was coming to mitigate this, so you did not lose any money here. If ever you lost money here, so sorry, just that you did not look at this thing here. And this happened on the move that I called, I think is early last week in the group. It happened on the move that I called on V75 on M5. I did not pay attention on something like this. I only focused there, so that made us to lose that trade. I think you guys in the group do remember that. Okay, so let's go back to H4 now. So this was the entry here, and then price came down here, and then now we are waiting for price to break this structure here. Should price break this structure here, so it will trade below, it will trade below what was that again, 1.11571, and then after that the same thing over and over will happen. The same thing will happen. Price have to break that and then come and then move back up to mitigate the same OB that it did not trade into. Then this will be our breakup block. This here will be our breakup block instead of being a mitigation block. This whole area here will be our breakup block, and then we'll take our interest down, and then and then remember uh, remember our take profit is down here, so you can start to lock your profit immediately price start to get into here, so you can start to lock your profit, and then should price come down here, then that will be our bonus, and then after this price will move back up. Okay, so let's see on weekly time frame, where is our main target on weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, our the target is here. So that's all I wanted to show you guys. I did this thing on weekly time frame, daily time frame, and H4. As you know by now that you need to use 3 time frame. This is the thing that others they call 3 time strategy. others they call analyzing direction and entry time frame. So I did this on weekly, daily, and H4. So from now you can take it down to M15, and then you can talk to me on the link or that I'll drop below for my Telegram. This link will not take you to my Telegram channel. This link will take you straight to my personal Telegram. Okay, so you'll be talking to me direct, and then to be on the group, and then you'll have to pay some fees, and then the fees will be discussed whenever we chat there. So if you haven't subscribed to this video, please do subscribe. If you find this information to be useful anyway, please like the video, interact with me, guys. I want to know how do you find this thing. So that's all that I wanted to show you. I did not go down to M15, our entry time frame, to save time, because I spent almost an hour on two time frames. Yeah, let's say it's two time frames. I do not count the H4. It's simply because I wanted to break everything down, and then I wanted you to understand everything that's happening there before you jump to take a trade. That's all I wanted to show you today here, and then I hope everything is clear. And then on M15, while we are still here, on M15, while we're still here, we can all see what's happening here. So yeah, let me not discuss it, and then it's for you to find out. But just to be generous, just to have some mercy, this is a sell of Euro USD because we have this break of structure here. So this was this was our entry for sell on Euro USD, and then price is going down on M15. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you find some useful information in this video. My name is Njabulo, and I'm out. Cheers.